Good morning 11th students, chapter number 4. Today's part is part 12. In part 12, I will teach you other examples of sp3, sp2 and sp hybridization, especially for the alkane series and alkyne series. Yesterday I taught you all the hybridization possible hybridization, then types of hybridization, sp3, sp2 and sp hybrid orbitals with examples. Now explaining more examples of especially alkane series and alkene and alkyne. sp3 hybridization in C2,6H molecule. See, you are knowing sp3 hybridization in alkene, simple I am telling. So methane not possible because only carbon is alone. So bonding of ethane, CC, ethane means C2H6, 1, 2 and 6 sides. Here you can see the possibility. Yeah, now you are knowing carbon 6, 1s2, 2s2, 2p2, that is the called ground state. Earlier also I explained. Now carbon in excited state, this is 1s2, 2s2, they will leave, and 2p is 2p2 in ground state. From this, as the one of electron will shift to this orbital. Okay, this is called excited state. Here hybridization of 1s and p3, that will result into 4 hybrid orbitals, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixing of 1s. So in carbon you can see this carbon and this carbon, 4 hybrid orbitals. These are 4 sp3 hybrid orbital. So this carbon is having 4 sp3, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This carbon is also 1, this sp3, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So carbon and carbon overlapping of one sp3, overlapping of another sp3 results into the sigma bond, that is strong. This sp3 with hydrogens s bond. Okay, hydrogen is having only one s, one electron. So hybridization of sp3s to this side also, hydrogen, hydrogen. So this is hybridization of sp3 and s. So here 6 bonds are sigma bonds. Okay, sigma bonds of sp3 s hybrid orbitals. But here overlapping of sp3 and sp3. So in this way, cc bond. See, this cc bond length is 154 pm and ch bond length is 109 pm. This bond length. Okay, this bond length means this bond length and this bond length. Now we are going to our second example, that is sp2 hybridization in C2H4. First of all, you draw the structure C2H4, C2 ethene, C2 carbon and carbon, C2H4 means double bond is there. Okay. So in ground state again I am showing 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2, 1s2, 2s2 and this one is 2p2 in ground state. Here in excited state, same 1s and this electron is going to shift in another orbital. But here is sp2 hybridization, so mixing of 1s and mixing of 2p orbitals, so results into 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals, results into 1s and 2p orbitals mixing. Remaining px or py, but first pz is taking part and after that px or py can be participated. So 3 hybrid orbitals we are getting. So here carbon is having one sp2, second sp2 and third sp2 hybrid orbitals. This carbon is also having this sp2, this sp2 and this sp2 hybrid. So carbon and carbon overlapping of 1s2 results into the sigma bond. This carbon sp2s, this sp2 and this one is s, this sp2, and so four bonds, sigma bonds, that is sp2 and s overlapping, sp2 and s overlapping, two from this side, two to that side, and this results into the sigma bond. Now the remaining unhybrid orbital which is not taking in hybridization, here in excited state it is not taking in participation, these unhybrid orbitals results into, see this one is, this one is, this one is, we can show it to both the sides. This bond results into the pi bond. Okay, so in this way carbon and carbon overlapping of sp2 to sp2 results into the sigma bond. Overlapping of unhybrid orbital results into pi bond. Okay, you can see the different diagrams. Sigma bond which I taught you, this 2pxr 2pz, that is unhybrid orbital, unhybrid orbital. In this way you can show c2, this one is sigma, both the sides you have to show because that is the axial arrangement. Okay, now our third, that is sp hybridization. sp hybridization, C2H2, first of all draw the structure, CC and HH, that is ethine, triple bond. Carbon in ground state again 1s2 2s2 2p2, 1s2 2s2 2p2 in ground state. In excited state again 1s2 I am showing here, 1s2 no participation, 2s1 and shifting of this electron to next orbital. Now here the hybridization is sp, so participation of one s orbital and one p orbital results into sp hybrid orbitals. Okay, and the remaining two, see only pz is taking participation and remaining two orbitals px and py remain unhybrid. Okay, so I will show you, see this carbon and this carbon sp2, so sp and sp overlapping and remaining next of this carbon and this carbon H and with H. Okay, so this one is sp with cc sigma bond. Overlapping of sp bond to s bond results into the sigma bond. This overlapping of sp to s bond results into the sigma bond. Now remaining these two unpaired means unhybrid orbitals. Here I will show you this one, upper and lower side we have to show. Okay, so this is one pi bond. Now to the second also remaining unhybrid you have to show like this, and second pi bond. So carbon is having one pi sigma bond, another and another two pi bonds which are remaining unhybrid. So in this way I explained you sp hybridization. Okay, you can see the diagrams. Overlapping. So I showed you sp3, sp2 and sp hybridization with the examples of ethane and ethine. Now hybridization of elements involving d orbitals. The elements present in the third period, see hybridization of elements involving in d orbitals, third period, see 1s, then 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, then coming 3d, 4s, 4p and 4d. Energized comparable are there. So hybridization involving either 3s, 3p or 3d or 3d, 4s and 4p is possible. Since the difference in energies of 3p and 4s orbital is significant, no hybridization involving 3p, 3d and 4s orbital is possible. So here I am showing you sp2 and D hybridization DsP2, D plus one atomic orbital from D, then S and then P. 2 examples. This is the list. I am explaining with you one example of the d orbital, that is formation of PCl5. sp3 hybridization high. How? See, P ground state, P phosphorus is 15. So up to neon 10 you leave it, then 3s 2 and 3p 3. Okay, 10, after 10 I am telling 5 orbitals. So this is ground state. Excited state, from s orbital it will shift to this energy, that is 3d. Okay, so there are free mixing of 1 2 3 4 5. So mixing of s, 3p and 1d orbitals will combine with 5 chloromolecules, chlorides. So this is sp3 hybrid orbitals filled by electron pair donated by 5 Cl atoms. See, so the shape of this PCl5 is like that. Trigonal bipyramidal geometry. Very easy. You can see the bond angle, axis and all. Now I am showing you another. This is the example of sp3d. Okay. Now formation of SF6 with sp3d2. Sulfur. See, sulfur 16. So there are 2. After neon 16 means 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 16. So here the shifting of 1s and 1p to the d orbitals. So there are mixing of 1s, 3p and d2. So results into the hybridization of s, p3 and d2, that will combine with 6 fluoro compounds. So results into the SF6 molecules. Okay. So this the shape is octahedral geometry of SF6 molecule. So today I explained all the examples. Tomorrow in the next lecture we will complete in 2 lectures molecular orbital theory.